Well, now, compared to last week, lovely afternoon though it may be here, the real ray of sunshine for these two clubs came in the form of that goal scored by John Spencer at Fir Park the other night, making the weather forecast for Killie and Celtic potentially more favourable if they can exploit that situation, which makes this meeting timely to say the least. Well, Kilmarnock haven't been all that prolific in goal scoring, 14 goals in 19 games, but it's their defensive record which has been outstanding until last week, only conceding 5 goals. Gus McPherson may not be in the side along with Adam McCoist, their absentees, but back end comes Kevin McGowne, tall, lanky, very sturdy defender who was quite outstanding at Celtic Park in the game they played a few weeks ago. As for Celtic, talking about defences, as expected, no Mark Reaper, no Alan Stubbs, with Anoni unfit. I think, as expected, Tom Boyd will move into the centre, accompanied by the Frenchman Stéphane Mahood. Now, of course, he's very much recognised as a left-sided player, but I have seen him playing several times in Paris for Paris Saint-Germain, so the situation is far from alien to him. Well, the referees always turn their backs to our cameras. They're certainly not shy, neither is that man, John Rowbotham, who was our 4th official for our coverage of the League Cup semi-final at Easter Road. Well, I don't think there's any doubt that Celtic are handicapped by the absence of their principal central defence, but the old firm have the advantage of more wealth than anybody else and consequently bigger squads to ensure themselves much better than others against these eventualities. So you could say, in that sense, that the playing field is about level. And certainly their most experienced player, Gus McPherson, is a decided, or brings a decided weakness to that side of defence, regardless of the efforts that will be made by the replacements. There's Vareille, who caused Celtic so much of a problem at Celtic Park. Mitchell. Holt goes inside, suddenly popping up there. That's not a bad ball. And Vareille goes in and just passed. Wonderful move there from one end of the field to the other. And Mahood did very well getting that out there. Best move of the game by long way. That was a turn there by Holt, putting it across and just tucked in beside him there. Well, Craig Burley has adopted that very deep role, at least for the moment. Good determination, the ball going free though, and away Killie break. 3 against 2, Durrant with it, there's no onside, and it goes and across. That might well have been better, cut slightly further back. Brilliantly set out there. There was only one man inside as Baker put it through, and nobody there to touch it. Well, Mark Roberts played that ball away initially, and it just beyond Bradback. Now, Bradback did get himself in a very good position there. He did get away from his markers. Watch him running to the left here. That's an astute pass through, and look at his first touch. Dreadful. Lambert. O'Donnell, beautiful little flick, and look at the run of McNamara. That's a great move by Celtic. 3 touches, as opposed to Kilmarnock putting too much work in the ball as they come forward, sweeping downfield, and if that had been touched away, it would have been certainly a contender for one of the goals of the season in terms of teamwork. Back it goes to Mahood. Almost got away with it though. Now here's the break. That's a decent enough ball forward, and Vareille just beaten for pace by McKinley. Boyd. Again Larson, sharp onto the ball, and he goes for the kill, surely. Puts it away, no! He cannot believe it himself. The best chance of the game, superbly put through there by Donnelly. The angle was certainly narrowed, and I think he tried to place it with the outside of his foot, almost like plotting a graph there. Well, they've got to get the basic things right, Kilmarnock. Here's Larson. Nice ball to Bradback. That was marvellous play there by Larson, the way he shielded the ball. Kept his balance and then tried to get it through to Bradback. Nicely to the outside by Mahood have gone into the box to try and receive that, and Roberts was doing a lot of hard work for them. Up comes McGowne for this. Have they seen him in the game so far? And how could they not put that one away? They may bitterly regret that, and the very presence of the big fellow seemed to panic this defence, and he went. He was up it there, and the Celtic defenders simply didn't know where that was going to end up. Hamilton. Vareille will tramp after this one. Good piece of pace there, though, by Mahood. And Gould got out of that corner well. He was very close to the goal line. McNamara. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, at the end of the day, chances at both ends, none taken, no scoring. Well, now, no scoring at the start of the second half does remind us that Celtic haven't scored in 6 out of the last 9 games here, so they've never found it easy. And they're beginning to replicate that toughness today, finding the first 20 minutes or so very difficult to settle, and then came back into the game. McKinley, he has plenty space here. Just got away with that one as Vareille came back to him. That's a beautiful ball in there to Larson. And now there was an appeal for a handball there, and the Celtic support just behind the goal had a perfect view of it. All the players at the backs to the referee. Watch the ball coming in here. That's great run in there by Larson. And, oh, I think any handling would have been purely accidental. Roberts getting it back. Durrant. Bradback nipping at his heels. And the referee's whistle blows eventually. Well, Durrant had a splendid start to the season, but not too many of the Kilmarnock players labouring just a little. Lambert again. Bradback. Donnelly. He wants to cut in field. It's by reset. McKinley, good passing by Celtic, but can he finish it? McKinley. And McGowne taking absolutely no chances. Away with it there. Good combined movement. Roberts is all on his own, though. There's Durrant. Killie finding it hard to get back into the game. Now Durrant. Yes, the movement forward isn't as unexpected as Celtic. Just a little bit predictable. But that one in, where's a goal? Killie have scored. Roberts coming up there with no defence in front, and only the goalkeeper totally exposed. The young lad who scored from 40 yards last week was infinitely closer this time. There's the rundown, with Celtic having so much of the game, and good work here by Harry Mitchell, but look how close he was close to the goal line there, with nobody coming up to him, and one suspects if either Reaper and Stubbs had been in there, that might have been cut off. It wasn't, and Killie are one up. Larson again to it, beautiful ball inside. Bradback wanting to go it on his own, and I think there might have been a touch for a corner. And again, Celtic take heart from the fact of this Bradback run. He looked a little bit unbalanced there, but yet again the Kilmarnock defence looked very fragile. Donnelly with it, and away by Holt though. McNamara, pressure on Killie again. That's a very good looking ball, swerving in. Vareille tries to go for it. Celtic try to keep the pressure on though. McNamara cutting inside. They just got away with that, Kilmarnock though. Great look of determination about this Celtic team at the moment in Mahood. Well, a hand was lifted there. Now, if referees are consistent, Mahood is in deep trouble. Mahood is certainly going to be spoken to by the referee. Obviously, Montgomery following right across. Durrant could have played it forward. There were players running off him, including Roberts. There's McGowne, easily read there. Now Mahood, beautifully played inside. Bradback has a chance, plays it across to Larson, who misses out there. Desperately bad play by the Kilmarnock defence, and he couldn't put it away. Not even yet in that shot there by Donnelly. Well, they're simply giving the ball away, Kilmarnock. And I think it's going to be a booking there as Donnelly went down very heavily. Well, this is sheer uncertainty in Bradback's case. He really put the emphasis on Larson, although I have to say I'm surprised that Larson, who's brilliant in his first touch, didn't really command that area. Tried it again and he still couldn't put it away. Jerome Vareille played very quickly, and they want to play forward quickly. That's almost the second one at Roberts. Once again got his freedom. Desperately unlucky that time, and though they've been on the receiving end so much in this game, there they were, proving the Celtic defence again. Montgomery has come all the way down the field, following Larson. Heading simply away by McKinley. Well, Celtic, despite the handicap of losing Craig Burley early on, have looked even more menacing since losing that goal. Vareille turns it back. Durrant. It's very tight. McGowne. Vareille fouled that time. Free kick, and quite a good position there. And this is what the Celtic defence will have to watch. They've looked that tiny little bit vulnerable without their twin custodians there, Reaper and Stubbs. Would normally be first in, and that's why McGowne is looking like a predator in the box at this stage. Even there's that rather calm look about him. Way too far side, McGowne in with it, and there's a shot through. It's a beautiful goal, Mitchell. Oh, he kept that down splendidly. That was an occasion to keep the head, look at the ball, and even though there was a ruck of players in front of him, it had to be driven with the greatest accuracy, and he did that, and the goalkeeper partially blinded, I'm sure. This was the difficulty of it. Good play by Holt, striking it back there, and watch that, clean as a whistle. No chance for the Celtic goalkeeper as that went diagonally away from him. Holt, Vareille, Wright seemed to take his eye off the ball here. Holt might pick that up, and I think this is a red card. It is this time. I thought he was fortunate for that little shoving incident, innocuous though it may have been earlier on, but the second one, and Mahood is off for that. And when last did we hear the Kilmarnock supporters in such fine song? And certainly can't blame them for that. There's Montgomery. Given away. Here's Larson with a chance to score. But compared to what he can do, a rather feeble effort, and again an example of that wayward look that comes across the Killie defence at times, needlessly. And the final whistle has gone. Kilmarnock deservedly winning by 2-0, even though, as I've said, Celtic had a great deal of this game, but possession is nothing, and it cannot be converted into something positive, and Kilmarnock have done the job they set out to do, score goals. So Kilmarnock going strongly, warning to everybody that they're turning into a formidable force as they go homeward, winning by 2-0.
Yeah, it's a great result to beat Celtic here 2-0. Tremendous. The guys deserve it. They worked very hard for each other, and obviously we get a clean sheet as well, which is very pleasing.
Well, delighted today. Great result for us. We're unlucky not to go to the top of the league with Rangers winning, but really happy. Played well for about 75 minutes. Deserve our win, I thought.
After gaining some points back in Rangers midweek after their defeat at Motherwell, it's disappointing to come here to Kilmarnock and drop another 3 points, which takes the gap back to 7 again. So the team's gutted in there, but we can't change that now. We've got to look forward to the European game.